To the world, he was untouchable, a man of influence, wealth, and access to the highest echelons of society. But behind the public image, a network of secrecy and deception quietly thrived for decades. Jeffrey Epstein was not born into privilege. Growing up in Coney Island, Brooklyn, he came from modest beginnings. He never finished college, yet by the 1980s, he had positioned himself among the elite, first teaching at the Dalton School in Manhattan, then moving into finance at Bear Stearns. His charm and calculated confidence opened doors few could enter. By the late 1980s, Epstein founded his own financial consulting firm, serving only clients worth over $1 billion. Leslie Wexner, the retail magnate behind Victoria's Secret, became his anchor client, granting Epstein access to vast wealth and influence. Through the 1990s, Epstein operated from a private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Private jets, lavish parties, and proximity to presidents, royalty, and Nobel laureates painted the world's perception: success. But simultaneously, darker truths were forming behind closed doors. In March 2005, a complaint surfaced in Palm Beach, Florida. A woman reported that her 14-year-old stepdaughter had been abused at Epstein's mansion. Police investigations revealed a pattern: vulnerable young women lured under false pretenses. Over 40 victims came forward, their accounts consistent and deeply troubling. Federal authorities prepared an extensive indictment. The evidence was strong. Yet, in 2007, a secret negotiation with Alexander Acosta, then U.S. attorney, led to a controversial non-prosecution agreement. Epstein pled guilty to 2 state charges. He served 13 months, largely in work release, with victims left uninformed, a violation of their rights under federal law. Central to Epstein's operations was Ghislaine Maxwell, daughter of media magnate Robert Maxwell. She moved in elite circles from childhood. Maxwell actively recruited and groomed victims, playing a critical role in the abuse network. Among them was Virginia Roberts, later Jeffrey, who became one of the most prominent survivors. Investigative journalism in 2018, led by Julie K. Brown of the Miami Herald, exposed the secret agreement, triggering public outrage and political pressure. Acosta resigned from his role as Secretary of Labor. On July 6, 2019, Jeffrey Epstein was arrested at Teterboro Airport, charged with sex trafficking of minors. He faced decades in federal prison, but 36 days later, Epstein was found dead in his cell. Officially ruled a suicide, his death raised questions about institutional failures: guards asleep, malfunctioning cameras, procedural lapses. Maxwell faced charges in 2020, tried and convicted in 2021 of sex trafficking and related crimes, now serving a 20-year sentence. Public interest surged with the unsealing of documents in 2024, revealing over 900 pages, naming hundreds of individuals connected to the case. In early 2025, a federal judge ordered additional releases. Virginia Roberts Jeffrey, who fought tirelessly for justice, tragically died in April. The Justice Department publicly released over 3 million pages of documents by January 2026. The Epstein Files Transparency Act became law, signaling a new era of disclosure. Amid these revelations, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, former Prince Andrew, was arrested on February 19, 2026, marking the first criminal arrest of a senior British royal in nearly 4 centuries. He was held for 11 hours and released under investigation. Previous settlements had resolved civil claims without admission of guilt. Across the globe, journalists and investigators poured through the unsealed files: emails, FBI diagrams, photographs, and police reports. Public scrutiny intensified. Questions of accountability and systemic failure dominated discourse. From modest beginnings to global infamy, Epstein's life reflects a convergence of charm, access, and unbridled secrecy. His death ended one chapter, but the documents, investigations, and survivors' courage continue to shape the narrative. The system failed these women for decades, yet the ongoing release of information and renewed scrutiny may finally illuminate the breadth of the crimes committed and the institutions that allowed them. This is the story of power, secrecy, and eventual accountability. The vault has opened, and history is watching. The question remains: will true, lasting justice follow, or is this merely the appearance of it? Jeffrey Epstein's rise and fall is a stark reminder. Influence and wealth can obscure truth for years, but evidence, persistence, and transparency have the power to reveal what was once hidden. History remembers, and the pursuit of justice does not end with the powerful or with the deceased. The story is far from over, but the public record now exists in full, waiting for scrutiny, understanding, and action. Every document, every image, every report is a step toward accountability. This is the rise and fall of Jeffrey Epstein,